What is up, guys? Mobile Otaku HD here, bringing you guys some Modern Combat 5. I'm playing with the Red 34. I think I go about 20 or something in this match, and it's really good gameplay. Sort of fast-paced it up for you guys to see. But what I want to talk about today, this topic's commentary, is go to the stadium. 4 words that you never want to hear from your coaches. Like, if you ever play a sport with a team, and if one of you guys messes up or a group of you guys mess up, you already know that your punishment is either go to the stadium, get on the baseline, or do some sort of suicides or running, so you guys would never do it again. And in this case, for my football team, we have to go to the stadium. And you see, why do I talk about these topics? I talk about these topics because, you see, it's punishment. Technically it is. But you see, when you look back at what you did, you laugh at it and you see how stupid it was, and you know not to do it again. So the stupid thing that our team did was being late and not dressing out. You see, our coaches have a really strict line about not dressing out. They give us the certain short shirt and shorts with our school's logo on it, and if we don't have that on, then of course we're going to pay for it. But you see, it's almost like a dress code that we have to do, and by not dressing out, then you're sort of like disrespecting that dress code. And you see, I think it was in December or after the Monday after Thanksgiving, but I already know that it was a cold day. It was probably a cold Monday. And you see, you have about 10 to 12 people. They are just coming in late. They are coming into the gym late when we were supposed to do warm-ups. And you see, when you get to the locker room first, you have about up to 4 to 5 minutes to get into the gym, and it takes me 1 minute at the least. So I really don't see why it would take people longer, but that's just me. So then you have people just coming in so late, and our agility coach, what he's doing is just putting those people to the side of the gym. So after we're done with warm-ups, then they would have to run or do something. So then while we're warming up and they are just staying there, we have like 1 to 2 people coming in like every second, and I'm wondering, why are you guys so late? Were you like taking a crap or something before you came to the gym? And then once our agility coach puts them all to the side, our strength coach walks in and he's going like, "Hey, what's going on?" And then he says, "These guys came in late and they weren't dressing out right." And then the 4 words that mark your death, that sends you to like a life sentence, is go to the stadium. And the stadium, you don't want to go there, because when you go to the stadium, you already know you messed up. The only way you're gonna get out of doing stadiums is either if you have an injury, or not even that. Even if you have a really good excuse, you better have a doctor's excuse. You better have something good to not run stadiums. So then what happens is we all have to run, and we all have to go to the parking lot, because there's the school and the stadium. We have to run to the parking lot, and it is like in probably 26-degree weather. Excuse me. And it's 26-degree weather. We have to run in this weather, and everybody's just overreacting, going like, "Oh, come on, man." And before we're going out, I was going like, "Oh wait, can we bring our coats and stuff?" And then the stream to go like, "No, just go to the stadium." And he is mad. He's mad because we drove him to that point, going like, "Okay, we disrespect him because we basically said that we don't want to follow the rules and not be on time and not dress out." And it's reasonable for him to get mad at that. So then when we're all going, and everybody's just freaking out. I knew a few people. They were saying that, "Okay, guys, if I get frostbite or I get hypothermia and I die, y'all do coach for me, all right?" And it was really cold, but like really, you aren't gonna get hypothermia from doing that. But it was just really fun to hear everybody's reactions. And then once our coach got there, we were trying to be quiet to see if he would ease the punishment. However, reality is not that kind. So you know what he did? He said that, "Okay, you guys need to snake." We all got into one line on the stadium, and then we had to snake it. We had to run up the stairs. We had to go to the other side. We had to run down those, and basically we had to run up and down the home bleachers, and in the cold weather. And then I saw people, they were like running in groups. They were huddling together to conserve body heat or something. Go like, "Come on, man, it's not Greenland or anything. It's not that cold." And when it's cold weather and you're running in that weather, it's hard to breathe. So that even made the factors of running in the stadium even deadly. So then once we were done with going to the home bleachers, what we had to do was we had to run like one part of the track. And the track, it was reasonably a good distance. And we had to go to the away bleachers. And, you know, I think it's just me, but I think those are harder than the home bleachers. And I'll tell you why, because it's sort of built on like a really long hill, so I guess it's just a longer distance to go up against. And I'm going like what did we do? Like, how bad did we tick this guy off that we had to do these stadiums? And we were doing them for like up to 30 minutes or less, and he's just standing there like judging us or something. And well, not judging us, but it looked like that. Like he stood, our strength coach just stood there, and he gives you that look going like, it's intimidating. And then after about 30 minutes or so, I was probably one of the first 10 to 15 to finish, and we're all running back to the locker room so we could get some warmth. But then it was still cold, but we were starting to defrost. I say that in quotation because people felt like they were freezing. They had their hands in their pants and stuff. Again, they were sort of overreacting. And then once, after a few minutes later, everybody was coming back, and basically coach sat us down and said, you realize how it's the same people that's always getting you guys late. You guys either need to talk to those guys or tell them to get the heck out. And honestly, I gotta say, if it wasn't for our coaches yelling at us and punishing like that, we wouldn't be as good as a disciplined team as we are now. And I gotta give thanks to those guys. But that is it for me today. Tell me in the comments, did you guys like the story? And tell me, if you have ever played a sport before, what punishment have you guys got? Tell me in the comments below, and tell me if I should continue the series. That's it for me. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. And be sure to comment, hit that like button like it's so something, and be sure to subscribe if you're new. And until we meet again, see ya. Oh yeah, and be sure to follow me on Twitter too.